If you're an Instagram model and you're constantly flying back and forth to Dubai, I know who you are. More importantly, I know what you are. I was at a pool club the other day and I saw this super pretty woman sitting alone by the water. And one thing about me, I'm going to shoot my shot, respectfully, of course. And this woman is obviously way out of my league. I'm talking about this shot is coming from the parking lot, not even on the same court. So I walk up to her, we start talking. She's actually really sweet. Like, she's down to engage in a conversation. So, we get the regular stuff out the way. Where are you from? And I float the idea that we should go on a date. And she goes, "You can't afford me." And I wasn't even offended. In my head, I was like, honestly, if a girl says that, like, she's probably right. Like, regular women that go on regular dates don't say that line. So I was like, what does it take to afford you? And she was like, dude, I come to Dubai like once a month. I get flown out. I don't pay for a single thing. I stay in the best hotels. I go to the best restaurants and to the best clubs. I have tables all the time. I go see private DJ sets. I'm literally hanging out with celebrities and like the biggest people of Dubai. And I'm like, damn, who are you famous? Like, who are you? And she's like, I am a model on Instagram. She says she's just been doing this for years. And I was like, is that fun? Like, you just come here and meet a complete stranger and then spend like a week. I don't even know how long you spend with them, like a weekend with them. Like, what if they suck? And she was like, oh, I'm not usually alone. And then she points to a group of like 5 other gorgeous women. And she's like, we've all been doing this for a couple of years. We've now just become friends. And I was like, so you guys just come here, party, and then go home? Nothing else? And I'm kind of hinting towards like, what is going on here? And she doesn't really say it, but she's like, other stuff happens too. So I was like, okay, this super famous or super rich Dubai guy flies you out. You hang out with him. You eventually have adult activities with him. And then you just go home. And this happens over and over again. And she was like, yeah, this is my life. Like, it's fun. So eventually I say bye and I leave. But I learned a lot. Before, if I had said anything about people going on Dubai trips, it would just be a baseless like comment. And now I have from the source, from an Instagram model who fucking told me about her friends who I saw right there. I now know if you're a girl that keeps going back and forth to Dubai, I'm aware. And there's nothing wrong with that, honestly. I don't mind. Like, who knows? If I was a girl that got flown out to like such a lavish city doing all the lavish things, like, I don't know, maybe it's fun. I don't like, there's nothing wrong with it, but I know.
Gotcha, bitch.
If you have low self-esteem, don't move to Dubai. I was at the beach club today with my friend and she was chatting to this guy and he came back over later and was like, oh, I just want to invite you on my friend's yacht tomorrow. He's having a yacht party. Like, do you want to come? And I said, am I invited too? And he literally looked me up and down and he said, to be honest, you'd probably have to go and show my friend your body or something before he decides.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So, got a video for you guys that was sent by one of my subscribers, longtime subscribers. And dude, I had to react to this. Because when I saw the title itself, and this is somebody that I've reacted to before, shout out to Remnant Princess, I believe. I'll leave the link in the description to this video in full if y'all want to go support her. The title itself, Passport Sis, trying to find love in Dubai or something to that effect. I'm thinking to myself, now what women are going to Dubai actually thinking they're going to find love? I mean, damn. America is getting very transactional. It's even more transactional when you go to Dubai, and I haven't even been there yet. But based off of the stories that I've seen and heard, you would think that would be the last place women would go looking for love, right? I could see Europe. Honestly, I see Europe as Americans' women's only option, and even that's a reach for them. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this.
If I hear one more of my friends in Dubai tell me that they're going on a walking date with a boy, I'm actually going to lose my mind.
PSA to all my single friends that told me to come and do the findings on Dubai men. And I have, and sorry ladies, apparently they are not good. Apparently, they're not good. They're just out here for a good time and not a long time at all.
Dubai is known for a lot of things, and it has nothing to do with love.
You open your mouth like this, you lie down. You lie down like this, and then you open your mouth, and then you do their ass like this and shit in your mouth.
Nasty bitch.
That's what I thought it was, but I guess these are women trying to come up and do it the right way, so to speak. They're trying to come up on successful men without having to get pooped on.
In today's video, it is about love, as passport sis traveled to Dubai to find their so-called soulmates. After being unlucky, females say there's a man waiting for you across the seas. How the best way to get a man over a man is by traveling to find a man. We're firstly going to listen to how these females convince each other to even test this theory out in the first place.
Another thing I learned from rich, successful, smart people, especially women, especially about dating, is this. In order to find love, sometimes you have to travel. For example, this especially works if you're trying to get over someone, if you're going through a breakup, if you're obsessed over a situationship, someone that doesn't want to give you what you want, get the fuck out of town.
Just like that, females grab their passport and tickets, test out how far their luck can go in not only the pursuit for love, but also a lifestyle too.
Do you guys want to hear something very crazy? 85% of women who move to Dubai will end up being single in their first year.
Before you guys come for me, let me start by saying that this has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. Let's unbox this PR package as I tell you why so many women in Dubai are going to end up being single. When I first moved to Dubai in 2019, my boyfriend broke up with me. I don't think it was my fault that he broke up with me. I just feel like my standards just changed. Living in Dubai is going to make you realize how much you are settling for every single thing in your life. That was exactly what happened in my relationship. I no longer wanted to go out for date nights if there were no flowers involved. His definition of date night was going somewhere with a nice view, whereas my new definition of date night was going to somewhere with the view of the Burj Khalifa. He still wanted to pick me up in a taxi, when my definition of a taxi was now a Rolls Royce.
Well, she contradicted herself so fast, it ain't made no damn sense. She started off the video by saying, you're not the problem, it's them. By them, she's referring to the men. But then gonna sit over here and proceed to say how her standards changed by just being exposed to Dubai and all the luxury. And now you feel entitled to a certain type of lifestyle just due to the fact that you moved to this city. And your boyfriend picked up on how materialistic you were getting, so he broke it off with you. Clearly, you changed for the worse. That's why he broke up with you. And now all of a sudden, just because you're surrounded by luxury, you feel like you're settling. I tell you, bro. Oh, man. Women will never be able to say that they're less shallow than men. I'm sorry. Because outside of a woman's looks, we don't care about materialistic shit nearly as much as women do. It's a reason why they own most of the credit card debt in the first place.
Dubai is known for its wealth, wealthy people. Females take this opportunity to push their standards all the way to the sky. Let's take a look at how the encounters with men in Dubai has been going. Quick reminder to subscribe, support the channel to 50k, and let's get straight back to it.
Just a little heads up to the girlies that think, oh yeah, I'm going to move to Dubai, I'm going to find myself a rich husband and live happily ever after with a Birkin collection and living in a villa and be a housewife. That's not going to happen. Just wave goodbye to that thought. The dating in Dubai is not for the weak. Dubai in general is not for the weak. If you are a girl that's not 100% confident, or like you have a little bit of like self-esteem, or like you're just not confident Dubai is not for you. Like, the men out here are ruthless. Literally ruthless. Trust me.
See, and this is how I know women are slow, or selfish, or both. Because on one hand, I hear where she's coming from, because it seems like she has her heart in the right place. But let me tell you something. For you to sit over here and call these men ruthless, when women such as yourself and others are going out there for the sole purpose of trying to come up on a man, on somebody else's wealth, you don't see that as ruthless. You don't see nothing wrong with that. But because these men are aware of that's the reason why you out there in the first place, and I'm like, yeah, y'all don't think these men don't know that? That's why they treating y'all that way. It's like women don't understand, and this is just a theory of mine, bro. The more transactional women are, the more likely they're going to come across men like this. And it's just going to be a revolving cycle of them complaining.
The things I see and hear that happen in Dubai and the dating world, it's not normal. There's no such thing as like relationships or finding the one. It's all casual dating and situationships or just fun. Like, there is no loyalty, there's no commitment, there's no anything. And I find, which anyone else here will agree with as well, there's a very imbalanced ratio of good looking men to good looking women. So to one good looking man, there's 20 good looking girls. So the men have a lot more temptation, a lot more options. They could literally go and get with whatever they want.
My advice for any single girl that is moving to Dubai: be so careful with who you want to go on a date with. Keep the standards high and don't drop them. I dated a little bit this year because it's the first time that I was single in a very long time. But tell me why everyone in Dubai just happens to know each other. I go on Instagram and I see one guy that I was dating, and he's in an Instagram story with another guy that I went on a date with, and apparently they're best friends. Like, best friends to the point that there's 3 Instagram stories of them chilling. Then I click 3, 4, 5 stories later, one other person I went on a date with in the same venue at the exact same time. I didn't even think that I was dating that much for reals. But I'm sorry, if I went on 3 dates with 3 random people when I was back home in London, there is no way that they know each other. I've seen another girl say it, and it's facts. It's literally, living in Dubai is like living in an episode of Towie or maybe.
Girls in Dubai, we have a serious question for you. Where is all hot men here? Where? Like we've been everywhere. We cannot find one. So, like, where should we go? Please tell us to find a possible boyfriend, maybe.
Let me tell you one thing I've learned being here is that people think that if they have a partner elsewhere and they're in Dubai, they're single.
Yeah,
they will literally be like, well, my partner's not here, so I'm single. Like, no, it does not work like that. Do you know the amount of men I've heard basically say that? Oh, I'm single here. In Dubai, I'm single.
Yeah.
Back where I'm from, I'm not. That's crazy.
Literally just the other day we had this conversation, me and this girl, and she was telling me, she was like, I was dating this guy and it was going really well. And then every week he would be in a different emirate. So he's not in Dubai, he's like in Ajman or something. I forgot which emirate it was. And she mentioned that to her friend, that I'm seeing this guy, we're exclusive, he's really in love with me, but I only see him during the weekend. I don't know why he's not in Dubai during the week. And the other friend was like, he has a wife. You should ask. And she asked him, do you have a wife? He was like, not in Dubai. He was like, yeah, in Ajman I have a wife.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
I saw one guy yesterday who I've spoken to previously and just didn't think was serious, and he asked me on a breakfast date. So he's on his way to pick me up. I'm keeping the fit super simple, super casual, because it's just a breakfast day. And he literally asked me out this morning when I woke up, and I was just like, okay, cool, let me get in the shower. Been out the night before, and I'd said I wanted like a full English. So he found this place on TikTok which did an all-day breakfast, which wasn't one of those like horrible all-you-can-eat places. The place called the Sum of Us, and it was in Trade Center. And we both ordered a full English. It was okay, nothing like to write home about. So up until this point, everything was going well. We were just like busting jokes, running banter. And then he proceeds to tell me that he was married. And you can see the shock on my face. Look at me. I said, huh? Now, in his defense, he's no longer married. I actually recorded a better video than this, and I posted it, and he asked me to remove the video, and I did. Yeah, if you're wondering how dating is going in Dubai, I need to stop doing shit for the plot. Like, I need to not. I just need to stop. I just need to stop. And also, I need to stop dating light-skinned guys, because niggas are fucking sassy.
Ma'am, from what I can tell, you seem to be a black European woman using the word sassy. That man is not the problem. He's not the problem.
I always get the question, what is it like dating in Dubai? Although I'm not dating here right now, I have dated here before. And the only word I can think of is a fucking playground. And I say playground because these men are kids who like to play childish ass games. If you're a girl who just looking for a man to spend money on them vibes, just looking to get your entire life funded, then Dubai is the place for you. But if you're anything like me and you're really a lover girl and you date with intention, Dubai is not the place.
Okay, now I'm convinced that she might have been trolling, because this is the same woman, because I know y'all recognize that voice and the look. This that black girl living in Dubai, getting paid $50K to get pooped on. So you down to get pooped on, but you date with intention. Come on, bro. Oh, bro. It's just funny to see, bro. Like, all these women complaining about not being able to lock down any men in Dubai, when any man worth his salt in Dubai knows that those women are coming there strictly to extract resources. Like, y'all don't even really like these dudes for real. I mean, even a couple of videos of women complaining about the lack of attractive men there. So that right there tells you everything too. And y'all still go. I wonder why.
When I was moving out to Dubai, one thing that everyone said that I should be mindful of was the dating scene, and they weren't lying. So I met a lot of guys, good guys who just weren't compatible, but there was one guy in particular who absolutely mocks it. And I just actually can't believe it. Like, I actually went through something like that. Anyway, so I meet this guy at a bar, sparks are flying, he's really funny, we're getting along, blah, 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 blah. He then has to go home to the UK because he just came out to Dubai, like, temporarily just to sort out his stuff, whatever, cool. So, he comes back, we meet up, we're chatting, well, you know, things are going well, blah, 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 blah. And then we soon realised that we want different things. I think he was just all about the physical stuff, and I'm just obviously not about that life. I'm not a good time girl. I'm not a user and an abuser. Absolutely not. So anyway, that's fine. We went our separate ways. But when we were getting to know each other, one thing I did ask him, I said, oh, would you ever go to church? Because obviously everyone who knows me knows that I go to church. So he's like, oh no, never. I would never step foot in there. Absolutely not. No, I would never do that. Okay, cool. Fast forward to about 3 weeks later when we completely stopped talking, yeah? I'm in church with my friends, praising the Lord, singing along to the worship, blah, 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 cool. Then the pastor says, oh, you know, take 2 minutes to get to know your neighbour, to get to know the people around you, which I think is common in most churches. Like, you say hello, hi, how are you, blah, blah, blah. So I turn around and tell me why this boy is there with his girlfriend. So I'm just like, huh? Like, I didn't know what to do, and obviously my face says it all. Whatever I'm feeling, my face lets me down, and the other person can tell. So he's like, "Oh, hi, Lois. This is my girlfriend. Da, 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 da. How are you?" And I was just like, "Are you joking?" And then I realised that, yeah, I just probably can't take anything serious in Dubai, because aside from that situation, there's also been other situations which is just so long. And I just think, like, do people just not get tired? But I think where Dubai is so transactional, maybe people don't care. I don't know.
Yes, that's exactly why. And even with you, and even with your church going self, you still ended up in Dubai. And regardless of how you want to slice it, you looking for the same come up as the not going so much going church women. Come on, man. Let's cut the bullshit.
Hey dear, so today let's talk about dating in Dubai. And this is me, an expert that has been living in Dubai for over 8 years plus. And these are some of the things that I have noticed when it comes to the dating sphere in the UAE and in the city specifically of Dubai. The first thing that I have noticed is the fact that dating here is about what you can benefit from people. It's not about the old traditional norm of I meet you, I like you, we fall in love, we date and see where it can go, whether it's going to lead to marriage, whatever. Is okay, what can I get from this person? What can this person do for me? It's all about gaining something at the end of the day. It's just like a beneficial something. Relationships is I mean, they turn out to be what you can give me, what I can give you, what we can gain from each other. That's what I've noticed here. And the other thing is people, I don't know if it's because of the work life thing here. People don't really have time. A lot of people spend their time at work, so they don't really have time. So I've noticed that people end up having a lot of meaningless relationships and hookups, and it's just really rampant. And I don't know, the guys here really do not seem to do the minimal things. And if you ask for these particular things, I feel like you're being too much because the standards are so low. And girls like me, black girls, tend to like to date more white guys as opposed to black.
Because you didn't even ask my name. And you asked me to come to your hotel room. Like, who does that? Like, that's really disrespectful. And it's actually like insulting, yeah? You don't ask women to come to your hotel room, huh? You don't do that. Yeah, you don't do that. I'm not a prostitute, huh? No. Yeah, you don't say, can you come to my hotel room? No, but you don't do that. Yeah, don't do that to another girl. Because you're making me seem desperate.
Every black girl you see in Dubai, you assume she's a hooker. I was sat at the Marina Walk the other day with my boyfriend, and a kid on a scooter came passing by, literally yelling, "Yo, bro, how much you pay?" What? I'm from Nigeria, right? So everybody looks like me. And now coming to Dubai, I understand what racism is, and I never thought I would. I've been to Dubai multiple times as a tourist, and I never experienced it. But now that I live here, oh my goodness. Why are you racist? And why do you assume that just because I'm a black girl, I'm a hooker? Or what?
Come to find, they're just as lonely, maybe even more, when none of the men there are looking for a real connection. Hookup culture is the norm in Dubai, especially when different men who tick all of their boxes in looks, height department are in high demand. Where casual dating is all that exists, 80% of the time cheaters are in that pool as well. Another reason why they say they choose to be single. In Dubai, it's known for two things, business and pleasure. To go there looking for anything else shows how delusional these females are. A lot of them really think they're the ones in high demand. How many pretty females are in the world, let alone in Dubai? Even worse for black females, as they're not even the beauty standard in Dubai. They're known for being S-workers. Ideally, this was always going to fail. Females think they can do what men do, but you have to be a man to do that. This is where they're all lost. If you have to travel to find your husband, it means you are not in demand the way you think you are. Not for the man they want anyways.
Yeah, that woman that was like so offended by a man asking him how much, she really shouldn't even have wasted her time. Shouldn't even wasted her time. No, because no, you're coming at me like I'm desperate. Sweetheart, 9 times out of 10, unless you're just a tourist, more than likely you went up there specifically looking for a come up. But they're gonna sit over here and say that's not being desperate. Maybe we should start considering calling hypergamy desperation. Like, there's definitely some desperation to that. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Y'all let me know what you think. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that's with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel as well as the live show channel. Both links are in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.